something we kind of want to rotate. I know these are news breaks and news flashes that's going on, but we gotta address something that's really important, and that's something that's huge that's being circulated through the media, and that's actually kind of resurfaced because I believe that this incident actually happened back in February, but of course, through the judicial system and the legislative, not legislative, but the legal process that comes with it, it takes time to get all evidence and stuff like that too. So, as some of you all may be aware, the William McNeil Jr. police brutality incident that happened back, I think February 19th is the date, but don't quote me. Uh, mm. Some evidence has resurfaced, body cam footage and whatnot. So I do want to share a perspective from another media kind of stronghold. And so maybe you guys can check this out. I want you guys to check this out before I play part of the actual footage real quick. And I know y'all are like, Lamar, you always playing footage, man. You always doing something, but we have to do it because we believe it's important. Not just me, but I think we believe it's important. So Frank Ski in the moment.
It's Frank Ski, and I'm just frankly speaking. I'm about to give you a very unpopular opinion about a viral video that is circulating on social media. Unpopular because a lot of you aren't going to agree with me, and I understand. But I have a reason to say what I want to say. William McNeil Jr., 22 years old, pulled over Jacksonville, Florida, in a traffic stop, refusing to get out of his car. Officers break his driver's side window, yank him out the car forcefully, punching him in the mouth. Okay, is it police brutality? I think so. Now for my unpopular opinion, but first, let me play a clip of the video for you. Watch this.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
And that's when they break the window, they pull him out the car, the rest ensues. Let me just say this. I have kids his age, boys. And as a father, I want one thing. I want my sons to come home. I want them to come home. Too many times we've seen videos like this go in the wrong way. William McNeil Jr. is still alive, but we've seen videos where people are not alive anymore. When I was his age, I was pulled over in Prince George's County, Maryland, same age. Pulled over, yanked out of the car, put on the street. The female officer put her Glock to the back of my head. Another officer came up, pulled up my shirt, checking for a tattoo. When they realized they got the wrong person, they just let me go. They turned around and walked away. No, thank you. No, nothing. That night, I lived. My friend was mouthing off. He was in the passenger side. I was like, bro, shut the hell up. Just do what they say. I get it. The police are wrong. Sometimes they're aggressive. You know what? They went from 0 to 100 real quick. I get it. But at the end of the day, I want my sons to come home. I want my nephews to come home, my mentees. I want your kids to come home. Stop beefing with these police officers. Stop being a smart aleck talking about, let me see the law. Well, and everybody else had their headlights on. So what? You were pulled over. They asked you to get out the car. Just do what they say. Deal with the police brutality and the rest of the stuff later. Just come home. I'm Frank Ski. I'm just frankly speaking.
So that perspective is very important. We're going to dive into bits and pieces of each part that he said because we have our own opinions on the case and the situation on the video that we saw as well. But I think one thing that's very important to all of us is that the media has showcased a lot of perspectives, and two of which is the one that Frank Ski just showed and the main one that went viral from the perspective of William McNeil Jr. actually in his car and is showing it from the window getting punched in. But there's one more piece that I think is very important for us to see, and then we'll dive into our conversation or our, take on what happened here. And then after that, no more videos. I promise y'all, I'm done.
Yeah, Florida 2-4 Bravo, Echo Charlie Whiskey on a Silver Kia. I don't like this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
It's only 35. I'm proper driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For the 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Call your supervisor.
Yep. 25 seconds. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on too.
So that can go on all day. But okay. All right. So I feel like we need to get a little close for this one because that way we can truly get into what is being spoken here. So I'm gonna let y'all take it away first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back on this one first. Go. So who wants first crack at this? Do we want to flip a coin or what are we doing? Who wants to swing at this first?
Well, I gotta say, dude was treating it like this is a game. This is not a game, man. You playing that little call your supervisor, and yeah, we all agree that it was aggressive, but you've had the talk, and the talk is serious. When the police pull you over, you don't make no sudden moves, whatever. We all know the talk. So I'm not going to elaborate on that. But like Ski say, man, the bottom line is to come home. And that could have gone horribly wrong because when he closed the door, and you could hear him on the radio setting him up, per se, saying, keep your hands where I can see him, keep your hands where I can see him. And, it could have went bad on that. So I agree with Steve.
Yeah, I think that perspective definitely is important too. And I hate to be the one because that's what they always say. Oh, look at all the other, what did he do to make them do that? XYZ, look at all the angles. But in this case, that perspective is important because just with him flinging the door open like that, he didn't open it in a, okay, sir, I'm opening the door because my window is broken. It was very much an attitude and already getting really defensive through the conversation. And the police did try to stay calm and keep it regular. I'm telling you what's going on. But yeah, as soon as he closed the door, that even heightened the unpredictability. And so, yeah, I can't rock with Mr. McNeil Jr. on that one. How he handled the situation was not good.
So what I want to do is, because I want to lay it out and we can kind of give a little bit more on it, but I want to lay out the scene, a quick synopsis. They pull the young man over and he flings his door open, as Saran said. And then he's kind of hanging out the door looking some type of way. One, your window's not working. So that's now a problem. Because I could write you up your car is not functioning correctly. Your window's not working. You can't roll down your window. You just admitted that to me. Okay, cool. One. Your windows are also tinted. So now that not only have you elevated or instigated or ignited this conversation between you and the cop because you are aggravated or agitated. You are questioning the officer now. And to be fair, cars have day runners now. So I really don't know the law on that, but I know cars do have day runners. And it looked kind of cloudy, overcast, whatever. Whatever the reason, whether it was right or wrong, that's where you are. And then you have the audacity to say, you know, call your supervisor and slamming the door closed and locking you. Did I mention you are a black man in America? Okay, so you've already given them, you've already loaded their clip, is basically what I'm saying. You have now put the ammunition in the clip, they loaded it and cocked it, and now all they got to do is pull the trigger because now they're in self-defense mode. Why? I can't see you in this window. I don't know what you're doing in there. Luckily, this cop is saying, yeah, I'm recording you too. He's recording. Cool. Luckily, like Frank said, luckily, because this could have went left, this could have went right, it could have been over. Secondly, another perspective shows that the cop, another partner, goes on the other side and he's having a conversation. That's the one that Frank shows. There's an actual perspective from that cop where he's talking to him and he's saying, yeah, I hear you, I understand. Yeah, he said this, that, and the third, but we'll show you the law when you get out. Still, like Saran saying, trying to de-escalate the situation. No guns have been drawn, nothing's doing this, all that. We are still cool. Yet you proceed to go, show me the law, get your supervisor. I haven't seen an ID yet. I haven't seen a registration yet. I haven't seen nothing that they have to ask for. It's okay now. And so now when they start breaking your window, like the viral scene that everyone's saying, you want to look at the camera like this. Oh, woe is me. Look at what they're doing to me. And then you get punched in the face and then yank you out. And I advise a lot of you guys to go finish and watch the rest of this video because then he starts screaming and saying, I'm trying to comply. Why are y'all trying to put me on the ground? We're past that. They even say it in the video. There's like, we're past all that. And we are past all that. Unfortunately, brother, you don't get what little Johnny gets, bro. It is what it is. It's been that way. Hardy Boy said we've had to talk. So I just don't understand why put yourself in this life or death situation.
Because it's literally a life and death situation, unfortunately.
Mind you, with all that going on, time is ticking. So we already done tried to do a nice little 3-minute traffic stop, but you done prolonged this to 10 minutes now. So yeah, by the time everybody, and you can hear it in the other clip, the dude is like, yeah, go ahead. Because so they've been out here before he even bust the window. The guy in the other window is like, all right, go ahead and do it because we've tried all the tactics to get him out.
A scene. You're causing a scene out here, and it didn't even need to get to that point.
Yeah. And the thing about traffic stops, if you want to plead your case, you can go to court and plead your case.
You don't have to.
Take it to court.
You can give them their stuff. They'll give you the ticket. If you really got a case, you can just, all right, yes, sir, whatever, move. Keep it pushing. Bring it to the judge. See what happens there. But
so now
saying no to license and registration, I don't think that's an option.
Right.
Like, I don't think that would
to court.
Right. We taking it to court, but you don't got nothing good on your side because, and we've said it before, talking about the P. Diddy jump, how black and white the law is really illegal. The judge going to look at you and say, when they ask you to give them the license and registration, did you comply? Well, no, but not done. That's what the lawyer's going to do. When they asked you to step out the car and this, that, and that, did you comply? Well, no, because done. It doesn't, there's no but or because or any, there's no second explanations. It's yes or no. Did you or did you not? And you did not. And you continue. You thought you were in Walmart supermarket, standing on the side trying to return something, and you didn't get your way. So now I want to see your supervisor. Bro, police don't got supervisors on the street.
Yeah,
they are the authority, my guy. And yeah, you can ask for the sergeant and the
and that's the little liberal law. The lawyers on the liberal side, on the left, saying, yeah, you don't have to get out the car. No, you don't have to. But on the scene at the moment, you might want to weigh your options here, man. And you have no options. I'm sorry to say that, and to continue to have to say that. Like Ski say, don't beef with these guys. You're not gonna win that, man. And to your point, he lived, because once you close that door back up, and you could hear him over the mic saying, keep your hands. So that's setting up the video to say that, oh, he didn't keep his hands if it went
Right.
left.
So when I start emptying this clip, camera, video, y'all all heard and saw me say this.
Right.
I feared for my life. And
Right.
by law, he did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
And he feared for, because I can't see in there. And it's going to be, and yeah, he's now the police is off on paid administrative leave and we're in court and all this stuff and we're up in arms and we're upset. And yes, to address it, yes, the police was wrong. He punched him in his face in the camera. Yes, we agree. All of that is wrong. But bro, before that, what were you? You know what I'm saying? And again, unpopular opinion. And no, I'm not trying to be a cop out. No, I'm not trying to be the person that's like, wow, you really gonna ride with the police? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm riding with the fact that as a black man in America, you know what you're supposed to do. You know the rules. We all know the rules. Why do we continuously try to like do stuff that we know is not for us?
And these are rules in order to come home. That's
Right.
what rules. There's not rules in the legal book or nowhere else. These are the rules that we have put together to survive. You got to come home, dog. That's
it.
That's it.
So I don't really got too much to talk about on that anymore. I really, like I said, it's been circling through the media. The world has seen it. Everyone has seen it. I just wanted to bring that perspective to light because I don't think enough people are seeing that.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that perspective. That was my first time seeing that perspective.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think people are seeing that because, again, social media. And yes, I get those who want to fight the good fight for us. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the good fight.
I got my BLM shirt on now.
You know what I'm saying? Black lives do matter. However, thank you. As much as we want to ride and cause havoc and ride and do all this other stuff, let's educate. Let's be accountable. Let's hold each other to a standard where we actually want to make it here and strive for equality. We can't strive for equality and shoot ourselves in the foot at the same time. And that's all I'm saying.
So that slogan goes both ways then. Black Lives Matter. You gotta respect your life at that time. Your life does matter, black man. So you need to do what you need to do in order to preserve that and make it home.
And that's it.